balance is phenomenal. So more of the weight is over the head of this tool than anywhere else. And that comes in real handy when you're out over a hood of the vehicle, or you're up on top of a roof and you don't have the ability to apply pressure to the surface as easily. So now, because more of the weight's over the head, you're gonna have some of that natural pressure just from the tool applying it. You're gonna be able to do all of your corrective work as a part of that. But the last part, what really seals the deal for this tool is the runtime. So when you throw a 5.0 battery on the back of this tool, you're able to polish a full-size car on one charge. And that makes this tool a game changer for this industry, because off of 2 batteries and a charger, the automotive detailer is able to continue working all day long. They're just swapping out a battery when they're done with that car. And the next one will be charged up by the time they're ready to use it. So this tool is the first of its kind. It has the power, it's got the control, and it has the runtime to be a complete corded replacement. But I want to spend a little bit of time educating on why cords are such a big deal for this user. So I'll show you real quickly. If I were to grab a traditional corded unit, obviously I'm tethered to the wall, right? I think that benefit of cordless is pretty obvious for most people, but for the professional detailer, as soon as I go to polish this car, the first thing I'm going to do is take that cord and throw it over the back of my shoulder. Because if this cord touches the paint at any point throughout the process, it creates more scratches and imperfections that I have to go and buff over again later. So it's a huge productivity killer. But while I'm working on this car, as I'm maneuvering the polisher around and working it in different spots, you can see the cord's falling down my shoulder constantly. So every 30, 40 seconds or so, I'm adjusting it over my shoulder. And as a detailer, I want 100% of my focus to be on this paint, not what's on my shoulder. Because if I'm distracted and I sit in one spot for too long, or I get too close to an edge because I'm not paying attention, I can burn the paint. And what that means is I've got to send this car back to a paint booth to have it completely repainted, the section that I burned, and then we've got to go polish it all over again. It's a $1,500 to $2,000 mistake that every single detailer has to think about every single day, because up until now, this has been their only option. So that's what makes us so excited, because we're not only improving the productivity, but we're also reducing some of those risks that corded polishers give to the end user. What we're going to do with the rest of our time, I can talk about this tool for days, but we need to get your hands on it. So what we're going to do is we'll have 2 different lines, one with Eric, one with me. We'll bring you on up and we'll get you some compound and show you how to do a little bit of polishing. As a quick demo, all we're doing is we're going to lay a little bit of polish down on the surface, and then we're going to start out slow, just spread it around a little bit, and then we'll kick up the speed a little bit and start polishing through. And you just want to keep the tool moving so that you're not sitting in one spot for too long, generating too much heat.
Bill, what's the MSRP on these going to be?
So the bare tool is going to be around $249,
Okay.
and then we'll have a 2 battery kit that comes with the 2 batteries and the charger. That's going to be about $449. There you go. And you can start out slow like that. If it starts skipping on you, what you want to do is you want to lean the tool just a little bit, leave the part open where you're going to take the tool. There you go. And now just run it this way along the paint surface. And you're going at it. That's great for it. So now when you really pick it up, this tool's got the power. If you need to do some heavy paint correction, you can lean into it. It's going to fight right back at you. You're going to be able to do, it's not going to lose any of its RPMs along the way. You can tell you're like really leaning into it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to start sanding it pretty soon.